Sorry about that. I have a very different setup for my camera, and I forgot to fix it. I'll do that. I'll make myself a little shinier. Let's see here. Filters. Take that out. Put that back on. Copy one, copy one. That should fix everything. All right. Sir. Something real quick. There we go. All right, we're good. Should be good. Okay, let me fix. There you go. That should be okay. All right. Going on. Not much I can do about it right now. Anyway, we're gonna run a 60-second ad break while I get everything set up here. So people do not.
Good evening.
Hello.
So I'm here and I'm at home sitting in my computer and I'm going through my trying to clear up my email inbox and such. And I see this email from my brother Ryan. And occasionally getting emails from all my siblings, with anecdotes and stories about their kids, and pictures and everything. And I see this picture of my niece. And she's a teenager, about middle of the teenage years, I figure. I feel so bad for her.
I feel so bad for her.
Farrell, this is the part where you say, why?
Do I want to ask that question, why?
Well, I can't continue with my story unless you do.
Oh, great and wise leader Wilhelm Poisho. Poor Kay. I mean, poor Kay.
I feel bad for her because she looks so much like my brother and not her mother.
Oh, no. Yeah, let's just say there's a girl I dated right when I got home from my mission. We dated for a few months. She left me for a guy who's
someone
big,
else.
A guy who's big and big-like. A very big guy. Yeah, and she's not very big.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of odd. And I do realize who I'm talking to. That's why I'm trying to not be too lambasting.
Look, I've learned that if I cannot laugh at myself, I'm not allowed to laugh at anyone else.
Okay, sounds good.
You see how much I laugh at other people? Oh yeah, I can laugh at myself.
Okay, sounds good. So here's the thing. They have had 6 daughters.
Okay.
None of them look like her.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, none of them look like her. And let's say, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Crickets.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother also has a son, and while I haven't seen any recent pictures of him, and he is a little bit
does
younger,
he have moves like the mom?
No, he actually I think looks like my brother, and so it's just you don't features, facial features like myself and my brother have. If you're female,
Right.
I mean my sister looks a lot like my mom, whereas all 3 of us boys in the family look a lot like my dad.
Uh-huh.
She is so lucky.
Okay. All right, so we are currently on Route 5. We finished off the oh wow, man, that motion blur is killing me. I don't know why it looks so bad right now.
Oh wait, you're already live streaming?
Yes, I am.
Oh no, we need to burn this recording.
Seriously?
No,
Okay.
no, not seriously.
I was like, okay, we could do that.
No, it's all good. I mean, what are the off chances that my brother and or my sister-in-law, who I would be more worried about,
Right. Talks.
I mean, I guess it would be infinitely more plausible that they would have run across this if I could ever get my my family to get into the LDSG server, but that's not going to happen. No, I really think it's plausible with my little sister and her 6 kids, but I don't think any of them are over the age of 13 yet.
Wow.
So there's some time.
I was gonna say, wow, 6 kids. Good crap.
Well, I think she felt bad for the fact that my wife and I couldn't give my parents any grandchildren, so she kind of picked up the slack.
Oh man.
Not really, but that's a
No,
story.
but
that's
it. Yeah. You can go with that. Just go with that. That's fine. So, by the way, the bike stream actually went pretty good this morning.
Oh, that's fantastic. There was a glimmer of a chance that if I'd remembered, I would have. But it turns out I was lazy and I stayed in bed until like 10.
Oh, hey, don't worry.
30?
Satan was there and mocked me the entire time, so you're good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Satan showed up, so that was fun. We had like 4 or 5 guys from the Twitch Zwift community show up. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so I've gotten like all hooked up with the Zwift community on Twitch.
And so they were like, "Hey, oh, your new name. We haven't seen you before." And you're like, "Yeah, it's my first time." And they're like, "That's fantastic."
Pretty much, yeah. Like one of the guys, and they're all older than me. It's kind of funny. They're all a bunch of old dudes. Well, okay, they're all your age, and they all write. They all write indoor trainers on Zwift and stream it. So it's. I guess I found the community like straight out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, what were you able to put something as it's like the game you're playing is Zwift, and that's easily popped up?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I mean there is there is the guy that came in this morning. His name was what was his name? What was the name? What was the name? Maddie and Annika.
Okay.
They are like the hub. It's a husband-wife duo, and they
Yeah.
are like the hub of Zwift right now on Twitch, I guess.
Nice.
Like one of the major hubs. Let's see here. Interesting.
So this is the breeding center, the daycare.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the daycare that Satan was talking about.
So now we just need to get you a ditto.
Yeah. Which, as I mean, kind of my thought is, as much as it is nice for Satan to offer all of those things, I'm kind of like, I kind of just want to play it by myself for a while. I mean, doing those doing the raid things, I'm like, hey, I don't care. Help me beat the crap out of this thing. I'm cool. I don't care. But like, actually giving me Pokemon that I could easily abuse and whatnot, and like, yeah, not yet. Not yet. I want to at least beat all the trainers first. And then we can talk about getting an overpowered team and beating the crap out of things, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. I talked to
Wait
this
until
guy.
you're on your New Game Plus.
Yeah. Is there a New Game Plus?
I don't know. I'm just talking in general terms.
Right. Here, let's try this. Just for kicks.
Oh, you're going to throw something in there?
Sure, why not?
What you throwing in there? I think I saw Timber.
Timber and Troy Gun? I don't know. Fighting Pokemans.
It's quite possibly in the same egg group.
I don't even know. How barbaric. Those are scrubs. Oh, are they?
I guess TLC ain't gonna give them any love.
No. I was actually doing a Scrubs reference, but okay.
Come on.
I know your reference, but did you get my reference though?
No, because I've never seen Scrubs.
Oh, okay. It was pretty funny. It's like, oh, what are you wearing? Oh, these are OR scrubs. Oh, are they? Fake out, boy. Bah. This Meowth right now is so OP.
That's right.
Yeah, let's switch Pokemon for the heck of it. Struggle Bug, Sand Attack. Those don't do anything. But yeah, I'm also excited.
Yeah.
I got my green tire for my bike.
Very nice. Now, green isn't, it's actually colored green, or it's eco-friendly.
Since when do I effing care about eco-friendly? No, it is, okay. It is actually green. And this is a tire specifically made for indoor training. Because...
Did that box just turn around and, like, fart in your general direction?
Yes, it did.
This is supposed to be a game for children. What type of lessons are they teaching our kids?
It's a tail wag. What do you expect? It was wagging its tail at me. Or it was doing the chicken dance.
I'm suddenly reminded. Okay, so I have to explain something about my wife and I.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes...
Keep
like,
it clean.
Oh, no, trust me. It will be clean.
I know.
Sometimes when we're in bed chatting together,
Uh-oh.
like there's tons of stuffed animals and various plushies that we have, and so sometimes we pick them up and it's the stuffed animal talking to the other person rather than us. What? What?
You have
You mean
to
you don't do that with?
you you have to understand. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Yes.
This is what they do all the time.
And yes, I am 40. My wife is 45. We do this all the time.
Whoa, dude, your wife robbed the cradle, yo. I know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But I can't even remember where I was going with this.
Talking with stuffed animals.
Remember. Okay, so I remember because of the fox with the tail thing. So apparently, somehow we arrived at the fact that one of the recurring themes or jokes or whatever we have with any stuffed animals is that it is very polite to always have your tail lifted for one reason or another. And I'm just like, and then you're mentioning that it's wagging its tail, and my mind just went to very unusual places.
Yeah, usually when my daughter lifts the tail up of their stuffed animals, they're going poo.
Yes.
What?
And
Okay, what the crap is going on with this freaking Pokemon?
I don't know. I see something about disable, and so they're disabled.
No Sleep is disabled. How the... Alright, there you go. Finally, we got something. It's just like, what? So just slap it in its freaking huge diamond-encrusted face.
And of course, something else that occurs when we're talking to each other through stuffed animals is usually specifically with one of them, there's a homemade giraffe my wife made at one point. And it goes by the name of Prototype because there's only one.
Nice.
And I mean, it's a common theme across all of the stuffed animals, but specifically with Prototype, where it loves to insult me.
That's also like my daughters when they're playing with their stuffed animals, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, shut up. She goes, it's not me, it's the kitty. Well, tell the kitty to shut up.
But the Prototype likes to insult me, whether my wife is voicing him or I am. I don't know why. Whenever I'm voicing the stuffed giraffe, that it just works,
Yeah, it's like Peanut.
Oh, Peanut. Peanut.
I told you it was good.
Oh, yeah. I would like to file charges of Peanut abuse. Did you see how far he threw him?
Yes. That was really funny. Because, I mean, it's like that's a part of the act. But
Well,
he does a really good job playing it off.
I don't know if it's always a part of the act.
Okay.
Because I would think that at least, maybe sometimes it happens, where he doesn't plan for it, and then he's just like, okay, I gotta mine this. Better use this, and so maybe not that night, like where they taped it, but I'm sure, possibly when he was developing that entire show, it may have just happened accidentally, and he's like, okay, it worked.
Right.
We'll use it.
So am I able to use my dumb bike?
Yes.
How do I use my bike? Ah, there you go. Woo! Sharks, pigs.
Why do you suddenly look like Ronald McDonald?
Because I don't want to grow up. I'm a freaking Toys R Us kid, yo.
Okay, that would be Jeffrey the Giraffe, not Ronald McDonald.
I don't know. Because you're Toad's jelly of my cycle kit. Apparently, I have learned that your outfit cycling is called your kit, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Power squat stance!
Look, clearly Hop went to the Rising Stones and took lessons from the Boulder Brothers.
Yeah. Thing though is, man, sometimes in the right bathroom, you just gotta power squat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you're on a high school swim team.
I remember those days.
What? Wooloo has freaking double kick?
And it's super effective.
Son of a bee. You butt sludge. How dare you?
What? All the way back up to full?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, eat that, hoser. Meh, yourself. Woo.
I mean, I could very easily see. Yeah, I was gonna say I could very easily see switching out Meowth for something else at this point, but yeah.
Oh, balls. I thought it was a different Pokemans. I thought it said Caterpie.
Well, but that wouldn't have been very. That wouldn't have worked to your benefit because then that would have been bug versus flying.
No, I thought the Hops Pokemon was a.
Ah, okay. Oh. Because of maintenance tonight for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yep.
I logged in a little bit before work and okay, so I have the two characters, Soraya and Alma.
Yep.
Soraya is further through the MSQ than Alma is. But I actually got Alma to Shadowbringers.
Ah.
There's a few really good cutscenes at the end of Stormblood. And I was, without going into too many spoilers, there's just like there's things that I really wish I could join the Garlean Empire in that game.
Yeah, we'll keep with that. Every one of my Pokemon is an ace. Yeah, after I've beaten the crap out of them.
What?
My daughter just
What
got this
the-
one.
What the heck is that?
It's a bongo playing tiki monkey.
Yeah, and the first thing that came to mind is that, yeah, he doesn't want to work.
Yes. Because he wants to bang on the drum all day. Hey, hey, hey!
And that is something that we are very much in favor of at the Taqueria. Wow, I almost said that wrong.
Base. Partially lower its speed stat. Nah, I have never been partial to stat adjustments, stat altering abilities. I just hate using them.
Yeah.
In Pokemon, I've always been just overpower the sucker because the main problem with using the stat thing is you don't attack. And unless it is a long and drawn-out battle, it's useless because it's over in a couple turns.
See, what you're telling me is that in Magic the Gathering, you play a red deck.
Actually, I played triple color decks. I still have my decks, actually, all the way back from 3rd edition. So I have a, what was it? Green, red, and white. A blue, black, and red. And then I have one other deck. I can't remember the color combination. But, now I haven't pulled out those decks in ages. Did I miss it? No. Ah, yes I did. Yes I did. Yes I did. Right there. Get it. Pretty bird. You gave Petey to the blind kid? I told you I took care of it.
Dumb and Dumber. So good.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It was so funny. My daughter was trying to beat up on some grass Pokemon, and
Yeah.
she had such an issue. She had such an issue. Actually, I'm gonna swap that out. Yeah, we'll swap it out for that. She had such an issue beating it because the Pokemon kept putting all of her Pokemon to sleep. She was getting so pissed off. She's just like, why? Why? I was like, blame the RNG, sweetie.
The Pokemon thinks it's nap time. That's all.
Yeah, this next one should do it.
Wait, it tells you
Son
on the
of a-
move list whether or not something will be super effective?
If you've, depending, it's based off of types. So
Well,
if
yeah.
because I've already fought this Pokemon before, in the grass trainer battle.
Yeah.
So it already knows that it is a super effective attack. So it'll keep it there.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't tell you that by default, only through experience.
Yes.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
There you go. All right. Now I don't care what you do because you are going in the ball. App. Crap! I'm going down to 50 balls. Ugh. What?
Well, now you're down to 2.
Jerk.
Unfortunately, I cannot claim this jerk.
I know.
They are not a
but
jerk
it's
bird.
grass. Why do I even bother?
Because you want to collect them all.
I know, but... Butthead. Get out of my sight.
Rah rah ree, kick him in the knee. Rah rah rash, kick him in the other knee.
Rah, 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 let's kick him in the nuts. Ooh. I think agility.
Agility.
Oh, it's just speed stat. Yeah, we'll actually do that. We'll actually use that for agility.
Okay. Actually, as much as I'd like just to sit and chat and watch you play, I should be somewhat productive and play some type of game. And I can do that. Oh wait, that's right. I should go ahead and finish cleaning up my email inbox.
It's always a fun, daunting task.
Hmm.
Alright. Oh, by the way, I'm actually reading a book right now.
Oh.
I'm reading Armada by Ernest Cline.
Okay, so not Ready Player One, but the book he wrote after it.
Yes.
Now, is that technically a sequel, or is it just...
No. Not a sequel at all. Not at all. It takes place in, like, modern day, like, right now.
Okay, so, depending on what happens, a prequel, maybe? No.
No.
Okay.
Because the whole thing with Ready Player One is that, like, global warming, overpopulation, GMO gone out of control. Pretty much every Democrat progressive dystopian nightmare have all converged.
Occurred.
Yes. So, so that's the backstory for Ready Player One. Backstory for Armada is that everything has been totally just fine until the main character looks out the window and sees a spaceship from one of his favorite space fighter video games out there.
Of course.
And then he goes, crap? So yeah, it's actually really good. So kind of the idea behind the book is, I mean, just very general terms, is the whole idea of our video games programming us to become the next generation of soldiers. So
like The Last Starfighter.
Kinda, yeah.
And for those youngins out there, The Last Starfighter is a fantastic movie. You should go watch it.
I don't think I've seen that one, actually.
The only thing about Last Starfighter, the CGI scenes have not aged well. But that's the only part of it.
I know. That's the thing with those older sci-fi movies. You're like, ugh, everything is so good. Oh, but the CGI. It's like, that was the one thing that I loved about the new Tron, is that the new Tron paid really good homage to the old Tron, but, oh, the new Tron is just so pretty.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been interesting to see what they would have done to do like a third movie, but I don't think the movie did well enough.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, the rumor mill was that the third movie got scrapped, which is an absolute crying shame.
I mean, I remember that I enjoyed the movie. It was just, there were some parts I was just like, why did they have to have this in here? And of course, it's been long enough since I watched it that I can't remember specifically what parts I thought of that too.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like overall the movie was really well done. Um,
Mm-hmm.
There were some parts that probably could have been explained just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Um, but I just feel like overall it was it was pretty much everything I was hoping for. Because I was a huge fan of the original. I
Oh, yeah.
really liked the original a lot. Never owned it, but would try and watch it every possible chance I got.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Love what?
Okay, so over in the LDSG Discord server in the Star Wars channel,
Uh-huh.
someone posted the question, have I ever told you the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? And since no one had said anything at that point, I merely typed in, only thing I've heard is that the Jedi would never tell me that story. To which, which I got a couple of the this reactions, just like, yep, these are my people.
Wow.
Have you seen any of The Mandalorian?
No, I haven't done it yet. That's interesting. These two do the same thing, technically.
What two things?
The Sea Incense and Wave Incense, they both boost the power of water-type Pokemon. It's like, what the crap's the difference?
When you see one deals with the sea and the other deals with waves.
That are in the sea.
Or the ocean.
Okay. Which is the sea.
So what's the next gym you're going up against?
Water gym.
Nice.
Yeah, looks like I'll need to bust out my grass-type Pokemons.
So, first you fought Giovanni, and now you're fighting Misty.
Pretty much, yeah.
And someone made a mistake there on the road trying to draw the Olympic symbol, the Olympic rings.
Yeah, pretty much. Shell Mail. So it looks like there's quite a bit of customization that you can do with your Pokemon loadout in this game as opposed to others.
What do you mean?
Because like a lot of these items I've been picking up, they're all things that your Pokemon can use.
Can hold, yeah.
They hold the item and it gives them like a little stat boost or something.
Yeah, what is it that your Meowth's holding?
He's holding a white scarf.
That seems somewhat appropriate.
Well, the white scarf increases boost damage of normal attacks, so that's why I put it on him.
Okay, yeah, and yeah, he's a normal type Pokemon. You know, I love how in these games you can just walk into people's houses arbitrarily and they pay no mind.
Yeah, I'm just turning on your TV, turn it off.
I mean, I bet if they had pots, you'd break them.
Right?
And they'd be like, oh, isn't that just so cute?
Okay, so there's a train route here. Alright, so I need to get outfitted for... Wow, I can go in all these houses too. It if any bad guys come, our Pokemon will protect us. One second.
Oh, you okay there, boy?
Oh, you know when you get that booger up your nose that just hits that right spot and just causes you to start sneezing like no other? Ugh, that was weird.
Yeah, no, just okay. We shall move on and never speak of this moment again.
He's so cute.
I mean, the one thing that I don't understand about the world of Pokemon is that, okay, there's Pokemon, but then are there also regular animals? And what differentiates the Pokemon from the regular animals? And it's just like,
don't think there are technically animals. I think the animals are the Pokemon. I think that's how it is anyway. All right, let's see here. Let's get set up for this battle. Raboot. Okay, Raboot definitely needs to come out.
so wait,
Put Gyarados in there.
you can access the boxes at any time inside the Pokemon Center?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Nice.
Well, you can. I can access them in the field.
Oh, really?
Uh huh. Let me check something. Excuse me. All right. Water, electric, and grass. No. Weak against electric and grass. Okay.
And how
Alright.
many electric and grass do you have?
I got a couple.
Okay.
Let's see here. No, that is a water type Pokemon. Let's see here.
Oh, so you're going into houses earlier, and there was the two kids there with the Pokemon, and the comment of, if anybody comes in, our Pokemon will defend us.
Uh-huh.
It reminded me of this a scene from a series of books I'm reading. Without going into too much detail, one of the characters, basically the bad guy in the series, I mean, he's depicted as a real sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
like no emotion whatsoever. And in one of the chapter headings, it has a flashback of when the guy was 8 years old. And it describes, the kid's father coming home to find this character basically butchering the family dog.
Wow.
I mean, it helps establish character background, and okay, yeah, this guy is a bad guy for a reason.
Right.
And so, since my wife insisted, since we have no kids and there still needs to be bedtime stories in the house, I read to her.
Oh,
We read all sorts of different books. And so when we got to this part and I read this, and she's like, so the dog's name was Rupert. And so, she says, what type of an adult leaves an 8-year-old home alone? And I tell her, well, the kid wasn't home alone. He had Rupert. Her answer, and look what happened to Rupert. And so, of course, I go to, I'm in the Discord of the Discord server of the author.
Right.
And so I go into the spoiler channel and relate our conversation. And so, of course, I get one reaction from it. It's from the author, and it's just a big smiley face. Like,
exactly.
yeah!
Oh, what am I doing? I'm an idiot.
You said it, not me?
I know. I totally brought out a water type Pokemon against a grass type Pokemon. I am a dork.
Well, apparently that is a strategy that some people use. They specifically go off type just because it
Excuse me.
catches people off guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. There you go. That's a little bit better. Oh. Yes.
trade?
Yep.
Well, then technically you need 2. 1 to keep, 1 to trade.
I already have one.
Ah.
He's out on a job. Thunder Wave sucks. It does no damage.
But it will
and-
paralyze.
But I already have Electro Web, which does paralyze. And does a good, considerable amount of damage. Hello. Bye. I will take good care of Candy Floss. Cotton Puff. Alright, we are going to head to the Pokemon Center. Alright, we're gonna give this gym battle a go. I must admit, I was incredibly annoyed
Yeah.
with one of the quote-unquote controversies surrounding this before the game came out. It was with everyone was getting all bent out of shape over this gym leader's appearance.
Okay.
Because she's got like a wetsuit crop top on top, and then she was supposed to have like just like a standard wetsuit jammer down to the knees. But then everyone's just like, "Oh, she's so sexualized." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? That's actually really common." Is that her? That's her. Yeah, this is her outfit, and people were just like, "Oh my gosh, this is so sexualizing children." I'm like, really? This actually is not bad at all. It's like that's just standard, bottoms and standard top. There's nothing really psychotically revealing about it.
So basically, they were butthurt because she was not in a one piece.
I guess? I don't know. Maltor, they were being the internet.
I'm about
That
to
is
drop
true.
the hammer and dispense some indiscriminate justice.
Oh.
How you doing, Maldor? I noticed you were lurking, but didn't really find any need to call you out. We be playing the Pokemons. Ball man! Ball guy!
Hey there, I'm Ball Guy. And Not affiliated in any way with the Simpsons Tough Guy.
Tough man. Have you seen my lure ball? You know, when I throw it, it goes, come on into the boat, come on into the boat, fish, fish, come on into the boat, fish. You know, man, also works good with the ladies. You know, like, come on over to my house, come on over to the house, girls, girls, come on over to my house, girls. And that's why I probably got sent a message from KOM.
KOM?
Uh-huh. Let's
I
just
don't
say,
know who KOM is.
FF14. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. Ball man is doing pelvic thrusts in my direction.
You know, I think there's only one way it could be worse. And that is if your character was female.
Right? Oh, man. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think there were some people that were not happy with the strong bad reference.
Well, I mean, they... if they want to be little snowflakes, then they are allowed to be.
Yeah, I don't see anything that I really want. What? Yeah, I'm done shopping. Because those look dumb. I'm here to buy. And I don't want to buy. I want to buy. Oh. Add 2 premier balls on the house. There you go. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it to it. Now, I would assume that in theory, there could be more gyms than just the 8 that you go through in the game because of Gary Oak.
I have no idea.
Well, because remember how, like, in the anime, Ash runs into Gary and Gary shows him his badge case and he has like 11 badges. I think like 4 or 5 of which were gyms that Ash just...
I have no idea
Yeah.
about that particular thing.
Well, come on, Pharaoh. I mean, you gotta know some things, especially considering that my strong bad impression is just so. Really, I really should stop. It's
Hey, man.
not good at all.
Hey man, you know, sometimes you just gotta do the strong bad impersonation, you know. You know, you lazy crap for crap.
I mean, this is the first time I've ever tried one, so you know, I don't even know how good it is. It's, you know.
Alright, let's see here.
No!
Yes. Yes, Mr. Boredom. Some new Pokemon. Okay, I see how this is gonna go.
It's a puzzle.
Yeah, it's just a swapping puzzle. A puzzle in a Pokemon game? Oh, no ways.
That's crazy talk.
I know, there's never puzzles in RPGs. Oh! Juan hit point. Juan. Whoa. Yeah, we'll swap that out with my Joltik. Should be able to take this one out pretty quick. Yeah, by the way, Mr. Boredom, I know this isn't the most, oh, I know. Ever since I set up my bike, my chroma key's been going berserk. I need to fix it up a little bit. But, meh. I like to pretend I'm in a dimensional vortex or something. But,
At least you have a chroma key.
yeah. It's mainly the display, actually. The display is casting light on me, and then the chroma key's going berserk because of it.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
As it fades in and out.
Anyway, you were talking to Mr. Boredom about something.
Yeah. I know this isn't a high priority, nor something I need to necessarily apologize for. But I popped in Boredom's stream earlier today, and I was like, hey, I'm here, but I'm totally lurking. It's because I have to be delicate in how I say this. We have had an employee that is now back in our office for a week. And let's just say this particular employee that I work with has it kind of out for me. And basically tries to ruin my life every chance they get for reasons still really unknown to me. So...
But don't you have it in good with the business owners?
Yeah, I do, except this one particular employee is able to pull the strings with the top boss in ways I could never, ever, ever imagine doing so. Like I said, I'm being very cryptic here for a reason. So, if I just pop in and say, hey, I'm lurking, and you never hear from me again, it's because I have you up on a tab, and I do not have your chat up, and yeah. But yeah, Dead Cells. I have that game? I think I do. I've heard good things about it. I think I have it on one of my random platforms. Well, one of my PC things. Yeah, man, this blue is really messing with the chroma key. So, were you able to get your were you able to get your time down at all? I didn't know you speed ran either. I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
That is impressive.
Oof. Oof. Alright, we're swapping you out. You've done your thing. You paralyzed him. Good job. Good job, Yamper. Now we're going to let Gyarados come out and beat the crap out of it. That's right, little turtle. Cower in fear. You only bought the game 2 days ago? Wow. That is uber impressive, man. Good job on that. Shoot. You know what? You know what that deserves? That deserves a little something we like to call a quad, yeah. Nah, we'll keep the old moves. I don't want more. Yeah, like I said in a previous stream, the... Oh, no, I can't do that yet. Oh, okay, I see what I have to do. That's interesting. Ah, there we are. No, not really. Okay, so I gotta figure out this last one here. Oh, okay, I have to keep the blue one triggered. Okay, so I need to trigger the red one. Okay, so this is why this last one is a little rough. Okay, so that blue triggers that. So that if I trigger this blue, that all gets triggered. Yellow gets triggered. That one gets triggered. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Use that one. Oh, okay. 25 in-game, 35 in. Okay, so then... No, then that blue one's going. Crikey. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's it. Nope. Nope, it's not. Dang it. Can I just hop off the edge and swim back? Come on.
Go back and hit the red. Then come back down. Oh, those are red.
Yep. Oh, wow, you got a bit oh, Super Meat Boy. Ugh. Oh, man. So that's yeah, I've never been good at Super Meat Boy. I have tried. Okay, so I am now blocked off from there. Because if I hit that, I'm blocked off by both of those. Like, come on, man. Be a man. Just go through the water.
No, okay, oh wait, I think go back and hit the yellow switch.
If I hit the yellow switch, I'm trapped here.
No.
Yeah?
No, okay. Hit the yellow switch. There, I'll do the thing.
I did the thing.
Okay, now go back.
Ow.
Shit.
I told you.
Okay, hit the yellow thing. Now go up and hit the red thing. Why can't you... Okay, no, wait. Hit the blue thing, then go over, hit the red thing.
Oh, okay. I think I get
Then
it
hit
now.
the blue thing again.
Nope.
No, then come down.
The yellow.
Then go over.
There we go. That did it.
I knew there was one where you had to double back.
Yep, that did it. Thank you. Wow. Oh. Man, I actually did not beat Super Mario Brothers 1 until I was in... What was it? Like, sophomore or junior in high school? Alright, let's make sure... Okay, we're gonna heal up our Pokemon real quick. All right. Let's get on the pitch and do this thing. Ah. Yeah, I've played pretty much every Mario game that's come out on consoles. I think we got 3 Pokemon. I really enjoyed Odyssey.
Odyssey was the one. No, wait.
That's on the Switch.
I was gonna. Oh wait, Odyssey's the one with the hat.
Yes. Assurance. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, we'll skip it. Rough.
See, I think my wife would definitely insist on having a Yamper. Because she would definitely like the Corgi Pokemon.
Nuzlocke Challenge. I don't know what that is. Haha! 2 paralysis in a row. Oh yeah. One Pokemon per area if it faints you release it. Yeah, Boredom, this is the first Pokemon I have played since Red/Blue when it came out in the United States. So it has been quite a while since I've actually played a Pokemon. All right, we're gonna go with Meowth because we're gonna Dynamax him. Yeah, I pretty much skipped every version after Red and Blue.
You elitist one Jenner.
I know. I just never
That's
bothered.
okay. I'm the same way. Okay, does it look like Mr. Ball Guy is kind of worried back there?
He might be.
Oh no! She's giving her Pokemon steroids. Whatever will you do?
Slap it in the face.
But its face is too big. You can't do that.
This could possibly be bad. That was bad.
Roar.
Oops. Fine, max darkness.
That's like a lot of darkness.
Yeah, except for the fact that my Pokemon is strong to water, you dink.
It's not very effective.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the Dynamax is the gimmick of this region, I guess. Oh, come on. One more hit point. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. A critical hit.
That seems like it's breaking the rules.
That's okay. I just need one more. One more hit and it's gone. A swift kick to the face. How could this be? Right on. Oh. Sorry to hear that. Woohoo! Let's see here. Oh, dude, soft lock on the intro. That sucks.
What does that mean?
Soft lock is a software lock.
Okay.
It's pretty much just where the game freezes on you. Like, for no good reason. Oh, the intro kept looping? Oh, that sucks.
Well, I mean, the intro is the intro music's pretty good, but not if you're wanting to play the game. You want the music and the game, not just the music.
Right. All right. All right, so just a reminder to everyone, there is a brand new feature on the stream where I am doing morning workouts utilizing Zwift here on Twitch. My workout starts at about 5:15 to 5:30 in the morning, somewhere in that region. And you get to see me put myself through a lot of pain. Your timer hit the map all that time. Oh, man. That'd be the evening for you, sometime in the evening. I don't know what time, but that would be sometime in the evening. Essentially 7 hours. About 7 hours from now. Nice shorts.
Whoa.
We used to always have a thing back in swim team for morning workouts where if someone would come in their pajama pants, we'd always be like, "Nice pants."
See, my brother and I would always wear our pajamas to swim workouts. We just bring a change of clothes for afterward, because it was always preschool workouts.
Oh,
'Cause we'd have PE as our first period essentially, and it was swimming.
Yeah, my workouts were always in the afternoon.
Oh no, we'd have afternoon workouts as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I never... Like, I know my high school team held morning workouts, but we never had to go because I would go to an hour and a half of afternoon high school practice, which, quite frankly, back then, it was just a big, long warm-up. There was never any real challenging sets ever given during high school workout. And then I would drive a half an hour out of town to a neighboring city where my club team was. And then I'd practice for 2 hours over there. And then drive all the way home, and then finally eat dinner at like 7:40 at night. No, what's pretty funny is I have a buddy I went to college with. He was posting stuff about that vegan documentary. Have you seen stuff on that?
I don't think so.
It's some documentary on Netflix. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. No, I have not. I've heard good things about it. Truthfully, I've actually never completed a single Castlevania game. I played a fair amount of Metroidvania games. I mean, I've beaten Super Metroid. All the Metroid Primes, and the one Metroid on Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it was on Game Boy Advance. But those are actually the only Metroidvania games I've actually completed. I've started a couple, but I've never finished them. But so anyway, about that vegan documentary, it was put on by, who was it? It was some famous guy. But like Jackie Chan's in it, Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. Like the whole thing is it's pretty much like anti-meat propaganda. That's honestly all it is. It's like, oh, look at all these superstar athletes and strong people who don't eat meat, and they're so awesome, and meat sucks. That's pretty much all it is. Like the one line from the preview that made me go, okay, this is absolutely full of crap, because they are promoting this one line where this guy who's like this big bodybuilder weightlifter, he goes, some people say, how are you as big as an ox and strong as an ox? And I look at them and I say, do you see ox eating meat? No. Because they're herbivores and they have like 8 stomachs, you idiots.
So basically, it's like the Brandon Routh character from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yes.
But like real life.
Yeah, like real life. We're vegan, and that makes us like redonkulously superhuman. And my buddy also, the same guy who posted the thing about that, he posted this debunking article about it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much everything I figured out it was. They cherry-picked the crap out of their stories. Like, they used this one MMA guy who was, like, the vegan MMA, the token vegan in MMA. And he beat this one guy who was like, yeah, I eat meat, blah, blah, blah. So he goes and actually beats him. But what they don't mention is the guy he beat also has gotten beaten over 10 times. So it's not like the guy was, like, stupid unbeatable, And then the article goes on to mention that they don't even talk about all the downsides to veganism of, like, horrible deficiency in certain B12 vitamins, certain amino acids that you simply cannot get naturally from plant-based sources. So it's like the documentary cherry picks all of the absolute success stories of it, and they totally just rose-colored glass everything. And because it's like, I understand us as humans, we are omnivores. We eat meat and we eat plants. It's not really a good idea to go all in one camp over the other. Got it.
As with anything, use moderation.
Right.
And moderation does not mean, take small amounts. Moderation is be cognizant of everything you're doing and the amounts of which you're doing it.
Right.
And yeah, with some meats, it's okay to eat more of it than others, and some, it's like you probably knowing the typical American diet, you probably need more fruits and veggies and stuff like that in general.
Well, here's the funny part of the article. The funny part of the article was the guy talking about, like, Michael Phelps, Wayne Gretzky. He's like, what do Michael Phelps, Wayne Gretzky, Usain Bolt, and like one other guy have in common? They're all redonkulously good athletes, and they all love the fast food. So, fast food, it would he actually lays out this funny argument of, like, fast food would make you a better athlete. Number one, because of all the sodium in fast food, it belays the bonking that happens when you're sodium deficient during long races.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like all the carbs and stuff is like replenishing muscle mass. And it was a really funny article. It was a really funny argument for fast food. And he goes, but as we all know, fast food is absolutely horrible for your health. But as you can tell, I can make a pretty good argument for saying fast food is like the #1 food for athletes.
Yeah.
But what was hilarious was I just remember back in high school, because all my buddies knew. I mean, it's like my friends knew I was fast in swimming, but I don't think they ever grasped exactly how fast I was in swimming.
Yeah.
Because they were all soccer players and, ball sports type players.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, the average person just has no metric in terms of, oh, wow, what makes a really fast swimmer, So, my buddy, I had this one buddy who used to rag on me every day. My standard lunch was 2 big New York-sized slices of pizza and a root beer. Every day.
Oh,
That was my lunch.
Yeah.
But I was the kid that I could not gain weight. I was losing weight all the time because of my heavy workout schedule and my redonkulously fast metabolism. So, So, I had to eat as much as I could to stay what weight I was. So, my buddy would look at me eating and they'd be like, how are you even fast when you eat all this garbage? I'm like, I don't know, but I know I'm fast.
I burn it all off.
And then I had this one other guy that would try every day to get me on the zone diet. Do you remember that one?
No.
Yeah, it was big early 2000s, like 2000, 2001 in that right about that time. But it was all about what was it? It was like, I think it was mainly protein-based diet. So it was like mainly protein, and then it was like eat certain foods at certain times of the day, and eat certain types of food after certain types of activities, and I don't know. It was a very highly regimented diet, and my buddy was like, "Dude, Pharaoh, you're fast, but imagine if you did this diet, how much faster you would be." I was like, dude, bro, no. I can't do that, or I would probably literally die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I honestly don't care enough to alter my diet that much, because my mom tried that diet for a while, and she didn't mind it that much, but she had a couple books on it. I think she still has those books, but I was just like, yeah, no, I don't want to do a diet. No, not at all. So, all right. Well, I think we're just about. I think I'm about ready to call it for the night.
Wow, that chroma.
I know.
So good. So good.
Oh man. All right, let's save this. So that was actually really easy to get that badge tonight, except for that dumb little puzzle doohickey, whatever.
You love the puzzle.
I like the puzzles. Do you know about the Wild Arms series?
Yes.
Did you ever play Wild Arms 3?
Not 3. I only ever played 1, and I can't remember how far I got in it.
Your dogs are begging to get out. All right, sounds good, Boredom. You, sir, have a fantastic day. Get them doggies walked, and enjoy yourself, man. Always a pleasure to have you around from across the pond. But yeah, in Wild Arms 3, this is the Wild Arms that was made infamous for a boss. So Wild Arms is all Western themed, right?
Yeah.
So the main character, and other females in the game, they wear the really big hoop skirts. Like, you know what I'm talking about, the really wide dresses.
Yeah.
There's one character, literally a Gatling gun drops out from under her dress and she starts blasting you with it. Like, literally, a Gatling gun that's like 5 feet long just comes out from under her dress. Like, where do you keep that thing?
un- under the dress.
It's a pretty big mem, and it's one of the standard slammage points. Um, but there's these massive block puzzles. It's kind of like, it's kind of like sliding mahjong, where you slide panels and then you get them to touch each other and then they disappear. So, but yeah, that was one thing that game was just absolutely infamous for, were those darn sliding block puzzles. Those were nuts. But anyway, so we are done tonight. Tomorrow we are gonna get into Heaven's Ward. Yeah.
Assuming there's no additional patching.
What do you mean by assuming there's no additional patching?
You never know what could happen.
Oh, yeah. I'll
I
get
mean,
home.
it's not. I seriously doubt it'll happen. But with our luck, because I just got into Shadowbringers and you just got into Heaven's Ward, and
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll get the patch downloaded right after work, so I'll make sure it's all ready to go. So I will be on at 5:30 in the morning. So that's about within 7 hours from now. I'll be back up and back out here on my bike. We're gonna start doing what's called FTP. I kind of knew what that stood for. Functional Training Power. I think that's what it stands for. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to figure out what it is because the app's going to tell me it after it puts me through 10 minutes of pain. So, yay! So the idea with Zwift right now is I'm gonna start up. I'm gonna go through this FTP training thing, learn the basics of how to use the software to help regiment my training. And then we're going to kick on a couple of training programs. And then I'm going to try and get a race set up once a week so I can do some sort of a race, keep things a little randomized, or, keep things a little varied. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I have let me show you what I'm going to be rocking tomorrow. This is my Blessed Riding jersey I found for $5 at a Goodwill store around. Here it is. This is a Star Trek.
Boldly go where no one has gone before.
Which is actually kind of funny because I wore that during my first triathlon, and my wife goes, "That's actually kind of appropriate. No feral has done a triathlon yet." She goes, "And you're such a nerd for wearing it." What was funny though is I wore that, and then I wore really short blue running shorts because it was a reverse, so it was run, bike, then swim. So I was wearing my running attire, which was short blue running shorts because I didn't want to wear basketball shorts for the run, and then my the Star Trek top because I didn't have a triathlon suit back then, so it was pretty funny. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to bed. Thank you, Will, for hanging out. And,
Of course.
Good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. And,
Wherever you are.
all right. I'm gone. Good night.